Hello, my name's Amber and it's day 5 of Mental Health Awareness Week. Woo! You may have already gathered, but if not, I'll let you know. I'm putting out a video every day this week. They are all topics I think are kind of in that intersection between stress and the arts. In yesterday's video, I kind of talked about personal creativity and creating something maybe in a different medium than you're used to creating in. I said in yesterday's video, and I'm holding myself to it, I was gonna share a spoken word poem that I wrote. Now, this is the very first spoken word poem I ever wrote. Coming up to 2.5 years ago I wrote this, so it's old, and it was the first kind of stab I had at spoken word. I've been watching it a lot on YouTube. It actually says at the back of the diary entry, can you tell that I've been watching a lot of slam poetry lately? It was not just the first spoken word poem I wrote. It was the first time that I was trying to really express myself with something, trying to express the things that were going on in my head with something actually creative that wasn't dance. So just bearing in mind, this was the very first slam poem I'd ever written. It's not been edited since January 2016. It wasn't even edited at the time, I literally just wrote it down. Literally a word splurge, which is what they're meant to be, so it's very pure. Okay, so here we go. I'm very nervous. I'm sweating. By the way, I'm reading this out of my journal, this is why I'm looking down. They're the ones who sweat when they speak. Anytime, any place, to anyone. Whether it's a stranger on the street or your best friend in your bedroom. I do that too. They're the ones that think and overthink and think about their overthought thoughts and thinking, I'm thinking too much about this. Is the word think starting to sound weird to you? Then fuck it. I've thought these overthought thoughts more than warrants thinking about. And then finally, walk into the room. I do that too. They're the ones that go to bed at 6:03 and get up at 6:05 because their minds are too awake to be tired and they're too tired to go to sleep. I do that too. They're the ones that some days just can't get out of bed because the weight of the world is pushing you down, the demons in your mind holding you there. I do that too. They're the ones panicking, obsessing, giving in to compulsion, smiling when all you want to do is cry, holding in the screams and shouts because there's no point in letting them out because no one will hear them, and even if they did, they probably wouldn't care. They're the ones loathing, starving till they're full and heaving till they're empty, carving memories into your skin because the pain is the only emotion you can still feel. We're the broken ones. But we can be fixed. We can fix ourselves with the help of others who think the same thoughts and feel the same feelings. And I believe that all of our broken pieces can make a whole again. And together we'll be able to walk on the sun without getting burned and emerging among the stars with a couple of old scars that tell the story of the ones that glued themselves back together, even though some of the pieces were gone. And we'll stand on that sun with only a blister on our heel and the shimmer of sweat on our foreheads, this time from the heat of the sun and no longer the knots in our stomachs. We're broken people, and we have been burnt from all the suns we've stood on before, but this time we will walk together. And we'll pick up all those pieces together and glue each piece back in. Together. So yeah, that was just a little kind of homage to my first go at spoken word poetry, and it's quite relevant now actually because it's I do still do it as a personal creative outlet, but I'm actually writing I've written the script for the accompaniment for the piece I'm doing at the festival. That's for the All in the Mind festival in Basingstoke on 23rd of June. Mark it in your diaries. Come out in the sun if it's sunny. If not, bring an umbrella. You don't have to, but I think you should, because I think it's going to be cool. So, not just because I'm performing that, I think it's just, I was going to go anyway, but now I'm performing there as well, so bonus, eh? In tomorrow's video, if you want to watch that, I'm talking about kind of creative problem solving and creative solutions to stress. Give yourselves a cuddle, be kind to yourselves and stay safe. Write a poem, draw a drawing, do none of them, do all of them, doesn't really matter, but have a good day. Goodbye. lean back.